So here we have before us a Ten Tec Paragon. This is the second Paragon that I bought, and I gotta say, this is the hardest Paragon to fix I've ever encountered. So I did resolder the phase lock loop boards, but that wasn't really, that was a problem, as I checked the phase lock loop boards in a working Paragon, and they do work now, and didn't work before. But that's the least of my problems. So this I/O chip here keeps getting blown up. I am not sure if I static the chip or what, but the problem with this radio now is the keyboard never has worked correctly. So I really didn't want to get this involved with this radio and have to take it all apart, but I find that I have to get this thing right down to the real nitty-gritty and get the keyboard out. And to get the keyboard out, my gosh. So I initially wanted to remove the front panel, this whole assembly. So I started yanking out all the cords and plugs and labeling them all where they go. And so if you really want to get this thing off, this switch has to come out, unless you want to cut the wires, which I don't. And the power switch here has to get unsoldered. That little board has to come off. And the microphone plug has to get taken off or clipped or something. And you can unscrew the headphone jack and that'll take that off. And then you might get this thing apart. But what I really want to do is split this thing and get to the board that is the keyboard board. So that's what I've been doing. I finally got this thing to split somewhat. I still can't access the board down there to get it out and see what's wrong with it. I want to ohm the board out. Anyway, this is almost like a toss-it radio unless you want to spend a whole day fixing it. I've spent days actually on this radio trying to fix it. So is that worth it? Probably not. These might sell for $600 the very best of times. And you pay about half that for this thing and you put days of work into it. It's more or less like a basket case. But as an engineer, I don't give up on things that easily. I should spend my life with more productive things like going to Hawaii, sitting on a beach, drinking drinks, looking at the surf, and maybe enjoying life, right? Any rate, so the plan now is I got to take off this little board here. I got to split this and then get the keyboard out and see how that goes. I've taken all the knobs off to split this thing. Did the knobs have to come off? Maybe not. Or did they? I don't think they did have to come off. Yeah, they did. Son of a bee. Yeah, so everything has to come off. See how that's, all that crap's moving around there? So yeah, I just gotta pull this power switch thing out here and this thing will split except for the microphone cable, but I don't care about that. Then I can access the keyboard and pull it out, see what's wrong with it. So yeah, I couldn't get the one keys to work, so all these keys wouldn't work. These I don't think would work. These wouldn't work. All the keys in the bottom worked. These seem to work somewhat. This one works, doesn't work, works, I think, doesn't work, works, I don't know. It's a real mess. So start at the basics, get the keyboard out. And my worry is now when I pull this thing out, all the keys are gonna fall off. Holy crap. That's probably what's gonna happen. This is gonna be a real mess to put back together. So I should probably keep this thing facing down and just pull off the keyboard and see how far I get. All right, that's where I'm at on the Ten Tec Paragon 1 from hell. This is really from bloody hell. I'm almost ready to throw this one into the garbage can and not look back. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.